Blackpink without Teddy would not be as successful as they are. Blink thanking Teddy is something I rarely see. I see many Blinks complaining about Teddy while forgetting that BPS biggest hits have him as their main man. Like nearly each of their hits have Teddy's hand in it. May it sound same formula or whatever you like to call, but it definitely helped Blackpink on their career. You have been consuming his songs while criticizing him. Blackpink are still amazing performers, but I think without his songs they would not have been able to get upper hand in big three girl groups. I don't think anyone is actually saying he wasn't and still isn't a cornerstone of Blackpink's sound and success. More like they want the girls to try something else. He deserves way more respect tbh, both from inside the fandom and from the K-pop community in general. He not only played a big role for BP's success, but he had a hand in a lot of hit songs from YG's most notable groups. Yep. Came here to say this. From To Anyone, Big Bang, iKON, Taeyoung, and even Sunmi with her solo stuff. Did he produce Somi, Dum Dum? That was another hit. Yes. I think most of her XOXO album, So Dum Dum, What You Waiting For, XOXO, and Don't Let Me Go. Really, there's so many songs and artists he's produced, written for. He made Sunmi's Gashina and Heroine too. This was a popular opinion on Reddit a few years back. It used to be that Blinks would complain about Teddy, then people would ratio them saying they'd be nothing without him. I think the doc made fans respect Teddy more, so they've mostly stopped dissing him, from what I've seen. And I guess in reaction to that, Redditors have switched to Teddy needs to stop producing for Blackpink, has holding them back to compensate. If you want to use this logic to attribute all their success because of hits done by a producer who is simply doing his job as such, then this would apply to practically every K-pop group. You people never say this about any other big three group who have known producers within their companies. Just weird and hypocritical as hell. This is a tired and popular opinion, and it could be said about any other artist and their main producer/s. It's the YG formula, not Teddy's either. Teddy is just amazing at doing it. Hylt didn't have as much Teddy in it, and it was not a polar opposite to Pink Venom. Edit: Teddy was a lyricist and producer in Hylt, but not an arranger. If you compare Teddy's productions from his work in Blackpink to the ones outside of Blackpink, such as Treasure's Boy, his influence is massive in the themes and instruments. I'm pretty sure his participation on Hylt and Koi was bigger than Teddy's, or the same. When you focus on specific YG producers, their styles rarely differ from Teddy's, although he's my favorite one by far out of the bunch. I had to double check that I was still on unpopular opinions. This is basic fact. Y'all are so weird with Blackpink. Obviously without good music a group can't be successful. Y'all are saying their music are trash, and then they say wouldn't be successful without the music. When an artist blow up and become successful, a lot of things are the reason for it. The music, yes, but the artist/singer as well, and a lot of other thing and context. Some artists make the song even more special. Both deserve their credits. I'm sure a point wasn't to discredit BP, but I'm talking in general. Who know, if Blackpink themselves wouldn't sing those songs, would they be special? I've seen a lot of people on this app saying if Blackpink wasn't famous their song wouldn't do good. BC, they're trash, pick a struggle. I agree to a certain extent, because the music was what caught my attention in the first place. I love Teddy Park, but I honestly think YG as a label and their connections would have boosted Blackpink to their current level with or without his involvement. The girls are also incredible, charismatic, and have good chemistry, and that's a factor as well. This is not to discount anyone's achievements, I just think label power is a big factor in Blackpink's global reach. My biggest issue with Teddy is that, while the songs are great, they feel like Teddy Park's songs more than Blackpink songs. Between To Anyone, Blackpink, and Somi, the songs feel a little interchangeable. The only female artist he's worked with whose sound feels truly distinct is Sunmi. Clearly the formula works, but I wish Blackpink's sound was more distinctly their own, if that makes sense. Teddy is overrated. He succeeded initially and repeats the same formula over and over again. Even though I'm going to their concert, their new music nowadays are simply not good. Yeah, his style hadn't changed in years, so his stuff is really boring to listen to. I don't discredit him because he's literally Blackpink himself. However, he's already tired and we need different producer for once. BP are not in a stage where they have to plan it safe.